Hey there, welcome to your daily dose of awesome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brandy Shaver. I'm an Invictus member here with Elite Marketing Pro. When you're coming in, please comment where you're coming in from and what you're up to this week, what's been going on in your life. So a little bit about me, I have used the strategies that Elite Marketing Pro has taught us in the last 2 years to build a six-figure business. So I wanted to break this down for you guys and really give you the steps that it's going to take. You can grow a six-figure business in 4 simple steps. Now, that doesn't mean it's always going to be simple to build. It just means there's 4 simple steps, okay? So again, welcome to your daily dose of awesome, your live 15 minutes of inspiration, motivation, and education to get your day started right. And I kind of got a little bit of a froggy voice, lots of work, and not a lot of sleep this week. So anyway, so great. I'm excited you guys are all here. I'm going to check in with you in just a second. But I'm going to go over these 4 steps really quickly so that we can get the content delivered to you, and then we can chat a little bit before we jump off. All right, so building a business in 4 simple steps is, the first step is finding or developing a strategy, okay? So you don't need to worry about finding or developing the strategy because Elite Marketing Pro has already done that for you. So in this video, wherever there's going to be a link where you can click and get information on how to start growing your six-figure business with 4 simple steps. But with the strategy that you are going to want to use, you're going to want to make sure that it is simple, duplicable, and that it definitely works, okay? So if you want to develop your own, there's a couple things that you may want to check that out, check your ego at the door, is because it takes a lot of testing, a lot of money, a lot of things to come up with a strategy. And so that's why a lot of us found Elite Marketing Pro and really started to move our business forward. Now, before this happened to me, before I found Elite Marketing Pro, I was actually a network marketer, the one you probably didn't want to meet at the mall, or if you're a waitress, I did stalk you to get your number. When I first started in network marketing, my business grew pretty quickly, and then it all started to fall apart because people could not duplicate what I was doing. And so I was handpicked by a top distributor in my company to come to a next level training. And I was really excited about it. I thought, finally, right? Like, I'm going to get the secrets on how to build this business. Okay, so my husband actually ended up in the ER that morning with, I don't exactly know what was wrong with him. He had some viral thing. Anyway, we spent the morning in the ER, so I was late for the actual meeting. And then I drove like 3.5 hours to get there. I got a ticket on the way because I was actually speeding. And I finally got there, did dinner with these top leaders, and these top leaders had built a massive business. They make between $100,000 and $200,000 a month in network marketing, and they built that income in 3.5 years. And so I really thought, I was like, you know what, here we go, right? This is going to get the secrets. How many of you have went to a training hoping to get the secret to make your business grow, or what you're missing or whatever? Drop me a number 1 down below, and you have not gotten it, okay? Because that's what I did. I went to this training. I sat in a room full of 15 people plus the leaders that were there, and they went over what they did to build their business. However, it was find 5 more people, and you just haven't found the right people yet. It was really, really frustrating. So I came out of that event totally, just honestly ticked off. Okay, so that's where I was. I was really ticked off. A couple weeks later, I had found Elite Marketing Pro. I had purchased their attraction marketing formula book, and that's where my journey started. And so this is where I found my strategy that I could duplicate into my team. You just want to make sure that the strategy that you are using, that it does work, and that you can draw out on a piece of paper so that you actually know, or a whiteboard or whatever you want to use, right? So it's actually, you consistently can do the same actions forward and get the same results. And that's what I'm going to teach you today in this live, because once you have these steps down, you're really going to understand how to move your business forward and the actions it's going to take for you to grow a six-figure business. So number 1 is find or develop the strategy. Number 2 is gain the experience. And this is the part that's hard, because we want, as a microwave society, and I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about this before, we want right now, okay? People right now are about right now, right? And we're in the information whatever, this information world that we live in. We can Google, we can Snapchat, we can, get any information from anywhere right now. And that's how we think our business should be, okay? So we go into this thinking, okay, I've got, 10 hours a week to build my business. Maybe if, you're working a full-time job and you have family and all that crazy stuff going on. Because what's going to end up happening is when you think this way, you're going to have unrealistic expectations, and then you're going to get to the end of 30, 90, even 6 months, even a year into this, and you're gonna be like, this doesn't work for me, okay? That is not how we are taught here at Elite Marketing Pro. This is a long-term strategy, okay? And if you think about this, it's like a bow and arrow, okay? When I got involved in network marketing, my business grew, right? And then it went backwards. And for me to get the skill that I needed to move forward, I had to pull it back, right? I had to pull it back and get the skill, okay? So you got to gain the experience and grow the skills. Businesses are grown by skills. These leaders that I was working with on that training, they had developed skills. They just didn't know how to teach them to other people, okay? They had skills. They just didn't know how to teach them to us so that we could actually move forward, okay? So gaining the experience is the hardest part because you're going to start learning a new skill. You got to practice. You got to put it into play, into your game. And, sometimes we suck, right, when we first start. I sucked. In fact, half the time I still suck, right? Anytime you pick up anything that's new, you're not going to be great at it. So you got to be bad before you're good and good before you're great. And I'm sure you've heard that as well too. So gaining the experience, that's going through the motions, that's building your business, that's doing it, that's using your up here, what worked, what didn't work, and what might I do different, okay? So you're gonna run traffic, you're gonna do all the things that you need to do to get leads, sales, and recruits into your business, and then you're going to evaluate yourself, okay, what worked, what didn't, what might I do different to make this better, all right? This is part of gaining the experience, and it's the hardest part of this whole thing because we want it right now, okay? Then you're going to start to pay it forward. This is one of my favorite parts of this. When you pay it forward, and I remember having a conversation with Chef not long ago, about 2 years ago when I got involved in Elite Marketing Pro, I was like, okay, well, what do I have to give people, right? I can't teach them how to build a network marketing business because I had built it and it fell apart, right? Who was I to teach? How many of you have felt that way, that you don't have enough skill or that you are not in the right place to teach, okay? That you don't deserve to teach because you haven't built it or you're not a top earner or whatever. Drop me a number 2 down below. And yeah, okay, we're getting some 2s, I think, maybe. My comments stop working sometimes. So anyway, if you've ever felt that way, drop me a 2, okay? I'm gonna come back and check out who's felt that way because I felt that very same way. And Chef had a conversation with me. She says, Brandy, you have enough skill that you can turn around and help the person that's just a few steps behind you, right? Maybe they haven't found how to build online. Maybe they have no idea how to do attraction marketing. Maybe they have no idea how to do network marketing or even, cold prospect somebody, right? All you have to do is turn around and help the people behind you, okay? So doesn't mean you have to be a top earner. It doesn't mean that, you just have to be where you are. You don't have to pretend to be anybody else. You're just going to turn around and help the people behind you, all right? Got it? For those of you that got it, give me a fist bump, okay? All right, cool. The 4th step is to become a force. All right, now when you've done these steps correctly in the right order, which is find or develop a strategy, gain the experience, pay it forward, then you become a force. And this is after you've built a list. This is after you've gained the experience, you've got an audience. And if you haven't seen the VIP training that we did Monday night, you're going to want to go back and look at that. It talks about a lot about building audiences and what's the purpose in that, okay? So the purpose in that is to build an audience of people that know, like, and trust you, okay? So you know your warm market that you've gone through with your network marketing company that don't want anything to do with your business. You are now building another warm market, but you're building it bigger, on a bigger scale with people that know, like, and trust you, all right? Drop me a number 3 if that makes sense, okay? Now, I just want to quickly go over this if anybody has any questions, and I want to come in and say hello. Hello, Frida, Chuck, Leila, Teresa, Danielle, hello, Marilyn, Gloria, hello, Dasha, nice to see you, Courtney, Curtis, awesome, Carolyn, Marinda, Jill, we got a lot of you on today. Cool, and that's all I can see. I can't see any of your comments, so I guess if you have a question, you're going to have to private message me or something. But that is it for today, guys. I appreciate you being on. Again, if you don't know anything about Elite Marketing Pro or you have no idea how to build online, your best bet it would be to grab the link in this video somewhere. It's going to be above, below, or wherever, and it's going to teach you how and where to get started and really how to move forward with these steps. So I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you guys soon, and appreciate you. Bye-bye.